Okay, folks, hello, my name is NikoTheLegend, and welcome to what some people call me, the snowflake, the well-mannered teenager. And today we are doing something a little different, something a little more controversial of a recent release of a beloved anime franchise. Yes, I'm going to be telling you and explaining to you, bit by bit, scene by scene, why Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's transformation suck. So before I get into that, I just want to let you guys all know, if you're watching this live on Twitch, we might get disconnected because that just happened on my first attempt. So if it happens, I do apologize, but I'm going to get through it. There won't be much chat interaction. So, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you might get to see what people say. If not, well, it's because I'm not popular enough. But besides that, this video, like I said, is going bit by bit on all the transformations, fusions, and absorptions in the cutscenes of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, thanks to DBZ Anto and his YouTube channel. This guy's brilliant. I'm just going to do a plug for him. This guy has over 700,000 subscribers. You should check him out. He's the #1 Dragon Ball Z guru on the internet, or pretty damn close to it. He's great. I subscribe to him. You should check this out. This video is from his channel. So thanks, DBZ Anto. I appreciate it, bud. I'm not dissing his video or anything. I'm nothing against him. I just want this is the perfect video because I watched it because I was curious to see how this goes, because we'll get in a second of why I'm so disappointing with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. But before that, listen, guys, I'm just gonna say, just to cover my own ass, I love Dragon Ball Z. I love everything Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Super. I love Dragon Ball itself. But Dragon Ball Z is definitely the one where I spent the most time growing up with and watching as a kid. Growing up on Toonami every day on Toonami, every day. And I've played almost all the games, all the fighting games and everything of Dragon Ball Z. You know, the Budokai series, Tenkaichi, Shin Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Ultimate. There's another PlayStation one, Ultimate Battle 22 or something like that. So, you know, I have a long growing history of playing Dragon Ball Z games. Of course, my favorites are Budokai 3, Raging Blast 2, and Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Those are fantastic games in my opinion. So and on another note, on a side note, I am glad that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was made. I am super, super ecstatic that people are having a good time. It's been getting good reviews. Steam is about a 90% positive review. Big time critics are giving it good reviews, and I'm glad. I'm glad we finally get the cinematic, story-driven RPG experience of probably the biggest in an anime game ever, which is great. And you know, you get some flops like One Piece World Seeker, and then other Dragon Ball Z games that haven't done well, like Ultimate Tenkaichi. We won't go into that because that's a whole different video. You just play that game and you're just completely angry. But Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is not perfect, okay? And I want you guys to know why it's not. And I thought about it. I thought about doing a side-by-side comparison video, but this is going to take way too long. What we're going to do, we're going to watch this video, and each scene that goes by, I'm going to click there and explain the setting and how to lead up to it and where it went wrong. And I get it, it's a video game, and video games are going to be completely faithful to the setting of like where they're standing, the attire they're wearing, or how the transformations completely go and everything. But this was the one game that I wish they did go so far into it, that deep. And there's never been really a Dragon Ball Z game, in my opinion, that has done that, to where they actually did all the outfits, the costumes, they take their time with the pacing of the transformations. It's the pacing of the transformations that get me the most, okay? And it's the dialogue that they use in these games that don't even closely reflect the show's actual, I want to say awesomeness or oomph, you know, the hype that builds up. So we're going to start right away. As you can see, we have Gohan. And if you expected a bigger video, I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. I want everybody to see what I look like because I'm conceited. So if you already stuck with me this far, that's great. We're going to get right to it. And like I said, I love Dragon Ball Z. I'm glad this game's doing well, and I hope it continues to do well because you guys and me, Dragon Ball Z fans, should be excited we finally get a game. I'm not saying this game is bad in any means because I never played it. I'm just going from what I see as a Dragon Ball Z. I want to say diehard fan, but I can't because everybody expects me to have like 20,000 different memorabilia things at Dragon Ball Z, signed copies of something, and then watch every episode like 1,000 times. Listen, guys, I watched it enough to know what I'm talking about, as we all should do, because this anime is great. So let's start with this. So, as you see on the screen, it's Gohan looking at the moon. So here we go.
It's the moon! Whoa! Big and round! This is the first time I've seen a full...
Alright, so if you heard that, Gohan says, whoa, it's big and round, but the subtitle says, it's so big and round. Just a nitpick. And by the way, I hate Gohan's voice as Luffy's voice from One Piece, but I get it. The voice actors change over time. I always appreciate the old Gohan's voice. Always. Before he grew up. Okay. So you can see here, Gohan's wearing his original uniform from the beginning of Dragon Ball. By this time, Gohan actually takes off his jacket and is wearing a white tank top. Okay? And I can't really see it here, but he should be standing on top of a tall pillar in the wilderness out there, and Piccolo's watching, of course, or sleeping, or whatever. You know, he wakes up eventually once he starts turning primal, and Gohan's eating an apple. I wish they had stuff like that. Honestly, I get it. It's a video game. It's not the anime. If it was like the anime, we would never get to the end. I get it, but subtlety, simple things, just little things here and there. That's all. But anyway, let's continue.
What the?
Okay. There is an apple! Alright, we did it! Okay, good. Apple, that Piccolo gave him. Good. But his jacket's not off. Good. I like being wrong. Okay. What the fuck? Why? Why would it not show him turning into the ape? Why would it just do a cheap-ass flash trick? This happens a lot in this game, where they're so lazy at showing the progression of them transforming in the Frieza transformations, in the Azoro transformations, and the Cell, or not the Cell. Well, maybe, yeah, I think Cell as well, and Boo. Why? Can't they just do some cool animation to where it shows him turning slowly into an ape? Because that's some epic stuff right there. When I first saw Gohan turning into an ape as a kid, that was a real intense scene. And it's kind of scary because Gohan gets crazy looking and he loses all his clothes. Maybe he doesn't want to show a Gohan nude butt before it turns to a hairy ape. I don't know, but come on. Is the budget not there? I don't know. But it's such a cheap trick. You know, it's like in movies where they show a guy pointing a gun to someone's head and he's going to kill him. And he shoots, but it shows him shooting off screen. It shows a different image. And you hear the gunshot in the background. It's like that. It's a cop-out thing. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. But you get what I'm trying to say. This happens a lot. It happens a lot. And the times that they don't do it, it's great, but the times they do, that they don't do it, the pacing is just all wrong. So let's continue.
Oh no!
Okay, so that was the only problem I had with that scene. Okay, but here's another thing: they didn't show Gohan turn into an ape a second time. When he was training with Piccolo, remember he turned into a second time because Goku's spaceship projected an image of the moon, because this is his original spaceship from planet Vegeta. And look, I get it, pacing. If they put every single scene in Dragon Balls from Dragon Ball Z into the game, then it would take forever. But I don't know. Find some clever way of doing it. I don't know. Nitpicking. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is a good one. This is a good scene because this actually legitimately is how it is portrayed in the game, because Nappa is going to go after Gohan and Krillin, and Goku gets like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing? And he does the Kaioken and hits Nappa. That whole animation sequence was pretty spot on, and I'm really glad they didn't go lazy with that, because there's not much magic tricks they really had to do, you know, some like clever editing techniques. So this is good. So like I said, sometimes when they do this, it looks great, but other times they fall so short. So this is good. This is when they're fighting, the Z fighters are fighting Vegeta and Nappa. This is great. Nappa has his outfit off. Gohan doesn't have his headband on his head anymore. He's wearing his Piccolo uniform and everything, so on and so forth. So that's good. That's good. And the environment looks, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Come on, buddy. Don't fail me now. Kaioken times 3!
Okay, so here's already a problem. Where's when Gohan, or hold on. Not Gohan. Where's where Goku uses Kaioken times 3 for the first time? This is the second time he uses it. When Vegeta's getting ready to use his Gallic gun. Okay, that was an epic fucking scene, but it was even more epic. Or the initial epicness started when Goku was preparing himself, his body and mind, to go beyond Kaioken times 2. Because King Kai, if you remember, said never go beyond times 2. And Goku doesn't listen. Goes to times 3 because desperate times calls for desperate measures. And we don't get to see it. I mean, at least in this video. I'm just going by what this video said. Listen, if it's in the game where it shows him transforming Kaioken times 3 against Vegeta for the first time, let me know in the comments below. I would like to see it. I would like to hear it from you guys that I'm wrong. But from here, from what I'm going from the video, and I trust DBZ Anto on everything Dragon Ball Z related. He would not skip a scene like that. If he did, then shame on him. But that scene of him turning Kaioken times 3 was really epic, almost on the epic of him turning Super Saiyan for the first time, because this gets all bulky. He starts getting all like pissed off. His muscles are just like I said, expanding beyond belief. And Vegeta doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He's like turning into like some muscle freak, and it's so cool. Once he gets his Kaioken times 3 aura, he charges straight at Vegeta, and Vegeta is like, what the fuck? And then he gets his shit knocked in. And then eventually we get to this scene where he's preparing to do the Kamehameha against Vegeta. They got this right. I just don't know why they couldn't show it from before, first time. And I'll let you know if any of the outfits are wrong too. This is actually a good interpretation of his outfit. His outfit looked spot on right here. Pretty good. Alright, so right here, Vegeta, this is after the Kamehameha Gallic Gun beam battle. Vegeta has come back on the planet, pissed off, triggered, and he wants to use the Blood Swave out of his own energy to cast it in the sky and turn into a great ape.
That's it. You're finished, Kakarot! Burst open and mix! What the?
Burst open and mix? Why? Why would Vegeta say that? When he throws it originally in Dragon Ball Z, he doesn't even say shit when he throws it. He just throws it. Not burst and mix.
No way!
Okay. So this isn't as bad as the Gohan one because they pulled a clever animation technique. They showed him growing as a shadow. I don't like it as much because, well, yeah, because in the show it shows him growing up into a great ape bit by bit, slowly. And initial animation was great with him pumping himself up, getting pumped up, before he actually transforms. It's fine. I'm glad they at least made an effort to show some cool transition of him turning into an ape, and then boom, he's here. So pretty spot on. I'd give it like a solid B minus. But the Gohan one, the flash animation is so stupid, so stupid. I mean, he as a great Zoro, I don't even think he broke the pillar he was on. Where's his beam cannons? Maybe that was in the battle. I don't know. I never played this game, guys. Okay, I mean that was anyway. Okay. Would Goku really know that he's a giant ape? Goku didn't even know that he was an ape at one point. Well, in the show, eventually he thought Vegeta was the one that killed his grandpa, but it was Goku. Anyway, let's go on.
No!
Okay, so that was pretty good in the beginning. Okay, showed Gohan, tail, had his hairstyle right and everything. He does turn into an ape. But that's the third time he turns into an ape. Why couldn't it show the second time it turned into an ape? Do we get to see Gohan in Goku's uniform with Piccolo's demon symbol on him? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But like I said, we're just going from what we see. But this is still pretty good. They did the camera trick where it shows another shadow. A little repetitive. Like I said, I don't understand why they just can't show him turn into an ape transitioning. I want to know how difficult it is. If it's really difficult, then I understand. But, oh jeez, at least there was no fucking flash animation. Jeez, that's so stupid. And another thing. I miss the old Zoro yell. It's roar. Like it's like when Koopa was like King Bowser was like row row row, and then he actually gets like a voice or whatever, and it sounds like not as cool, not as menacing. It's kind of like the same thing with with the Azuru, with Gohan. It's like I missed it when it was just this loud scream, loud bloody ape scream, Saiyan ape scream. Now it's just like roar. I'm like that's lame.
Transform.
Okay, we're already here. Where's Zarbon's transformation? What the hell, right? Zarbon's transformation should have been in here, but it's not in this video. Did they not put it in the game? Zarbon transforms at least once. I don't get it. Where's Goku turning Kaioken against Captain Ginyu? I know it's probably just showing the first time they ever did the transfer. Well, no, that's a lie, because it showed Gohan transforming into an ape twice. I don't know if DBZ Anto didn't think that Zarbon transformation wasn't a thing, maybe, but if it's not in the game, what the hell? Because Zarbon's a pretty important character in the Namek saga. All right, details. So yeah, they're going up against Frieza. Vegeta eggs Frieza to show his true power, and this is where it gets so bad, and you'll see in a second. Like I said, I'm a Dragon Ball Z purist, but Jesus, it's like come on.
Show us what you really look like, Frieza.
Krillin's head looks nice and shiny. Dende! They have Dende, which is cool.
You're in for a rare treat.
Okay, spot on dialogue. This is basically what Frieza says in the original anime. Funimation dialogue. It's good. Because nobody has really seen him transform into it, besides his dad, really.
Many have had the privilege of seeing this form.
Costume spot on. Gohan's got a Saiyan uniform. Krillin's got his Saiyan uniform. And then Vegeta's got his dark Saiyan uniform, which I kind of wish he used more often in the show. But anyway.
It's insane.
Okay. This is what I'm this is what I'm trying to tell you. They didn't show him turn into Frieza, second form. The reason why the form was so menacing and freaky when you watched it is because they showed him gradually transforming, kind of like how they did with Cell and kind of with Boo, but Frieza's transformations were so notorious because of what it took for him to look like that. And they skipped it entirely to show a faster anime. Look, if it takes a while to in the show, I get it, but show some faster version of the animation. Show his horns coming out, show his tail getting longer, him getting taller and everything. That's what made it, like, Dragon Ball Z is all about transformations. Why would you skip all that? God damn it. This is why we like this shit. This stuff, sorry. It's not shit. It's not, like I said, this is not the worst I've seen or not. I mean, like I said, this game is probably still great and everything, but the transformations are so mix and match, so piss poor at times, and I'm really disappointed that they did this. But it gets even worse. It gets even worse with Frieza. Frieza is the most notorious, I think. One of the most. Dende! Dende's like, wow, they really skipped that shit.
Place your hand on my body. Fine. I'll do it.
Okay, this is Piccolo fusing with Nail, because Nail gets his ass beat with Frieza, and I'm glad they kept him in there like this. It's great. I think Nail's, well, for what he did, he served his purpose, I believe. Now he's a part of Piccolo.
Make Frieza suffer for what he did to our people. Oh, I'm planning on it.
Okay. So I give this one a hard pass for the flashing animation because it does go like that in the show. Except when it does the flashing part, it actually shows Nail going into Piccolo. But that's fine. It's like some really cool artist trick that they do. It's really cool how they made him look. But it had a flash. So this I'll give an exception. This is your get out of jail free card. Okay, this is one of the only times that I will allow it. Okay.
This is unreal. This power. It's unbelievably incredible. So this is what he was talking about.
Where's his, yes, I feel great, I feel awesome. Like, he gets so fucking amped when he gets Nail into him. I kind of wish they had that. He's like, I feel great, yeah. Like, he's like so ready to do like a 1,000-pound deadlift rep, maxed out. Anyway,
my power increases quite considerably. And still, I have 2 more forms beyond this one.
okay, the voice acting for Frieza is pretty good here. I know it's a different Frieza voice actor from the original anime, and his voice gets more deeper as second form, and then third form he sounds a little bit more alien, and then when he gets to final form, he's just like cold-blooded motherfucking Frieza final form, man. Crazy.
You
okay,
know
let's go.
what that means, don't you?
You can't be serious. No.
He's got 2 more forms?
Prepare yourselves!
Whatever, Luffy.
Esteemed
Okay, you ready to be disappointed? You ready? All right, purists, here we go.
To see my next form. Rejoice!
Okay, here it is. Another flash animation. And this was the most twisted version of Frieza. Okay, when he turns into Ridley Scott's Alien, for fuck's sake. And they did another flash animation. I don't get it. When he turns into this Frieza, it's even more disturbing than before. He gets like all hunchback looking like this, and his head comes out. Oh my god, it's like disgusting to see him do it. But it's like, come on, build the suspense up. Make us remember why Frieza was so feared, man. It's like you're not portraying anything of the emotions of that stuff. Like I said, the transformations are the biggest part of Dragon Ball Z, and skipping it like that is so lazy. So fucking lazy. They always do this in Dragon Ball Z games. They always get so lazy on the transformations. There's only a few where it's actually cool. So lazy. Okay, here we go. Even worse than before. Now, this form of him turning to final form was actually the scariest one because this one took a long time, and Frieza, his transformation was definitely not the same as the other ones. This one was more like his shell breaks off when he turns into final form. The other ones were him just growing into grotesque things, and then his limbs started getting longer, and his bodily changed. But this one was just all in one foul swoop, man. Okay.
Coming into view.
They had the cool smoke effect and everything. Pretty neat. All the uniforms are tattered. Pretty cool. Because Piccolo gets his ass beat. But the problem is, it didn't show Frieza transforming into final form. Oh my god. Where's him seeing Dende healing people? Like, I mean, come on. Like, that was pretty cool too, that he saw that. Oh, man. I like the music, though. It's pretty cool for him.
That's Frieza's true form?
It's so small and compact, but it's intense.
Guess it's true what they say. You can't judge a book by its cover.
He's so far away.
I think I liked his other forms better. Sorry I couldn't help you guys out. I know you all went through a lot of trouble trying to wish me here.
Alright, here we go. This is actually one of the better transformations of this game. One of the best ones. It's like when they actually try, they do a good job.
My body might not be able to handle it.
Oh wait, this is the Kaioken times 20, which I thought was cool that they had it in here.
Gotta try.
But, you know what the problem is here? When Frieza was holding Goku underwater, drowning him, and Goku almost dies until he sees all the haunting nightmares. All the nightmare of Frieza killing everyone he loves. And then he wakes up, water boils, he comes out of the water, he does an amazing power scream, and then he does this badass monologue saying that, I don't care if you're a million times stronger than me, Frieza, mark my words, I'm going to take you down or something. And then he does the Kaioken, and it's fucking amazing! Or, no, it does Kaioken, and then he does his monologue. Whatever, you get the idea. It's so epic! And then this, they just... Why? Why? Oh my god, it's so bad. Perfect punch, and then he does a Kamehameha, and then Frieza blocks it, and then, okay, here we are.
Dad!
So this is when Goku has thrown the Spirit Bomb against Frieza, and they think they won, Frieza's dead, blah, blah. Okay, reunion, here we go.
Goku! You did it!
So far, so good.
Let's go home, you guys. What is it, Krillin? We totally forgot about Bulma!
I'm actually glad they have that. Okay, number one fucking problem. They don't ever show Frieza's foot in the show. All you see is that Krillin is staring out in the distance, and you don't even know what he's looking at. You're not supposed to know Frieza's come back until it skips to another scene of him standing there. Why? That just completely kills the shot, because you're not supposed to know like that. There's no preemptive Frieza appearance. You're supposed to think he's fucking dead. Oh my lord. Well, like, so much for plot twist. Jesus. Okay, so just imagine they didn't show Frieza landing and then and it goes straight to the scene. That's exactly how it was in the show.
No, it can't be.
Except Krillin just doesn't say anything. He just he gets all scared.
It's Frieza!
Okay, a little too fast on the beam blast. A little too fast with the pacing. This is what I'm talking about. Pacing is a little too fast. Okay. Okay. In the anime, you don't really see that it's a beam. It's a little. It might have been a death beam because that's like its famous thing. But in the anime, it looks like a little ball that flies at him. And actually, it was aimed for Goku. But Piccolo, but in this, it just goes straight for Piccolo. Why would he go to Piccolo? He wants to kill Goku because he's the one that ruined his pride. So in the show, Piccolo knocks Goku out of the way and takes the hit for him. But not in this.
You worms. I'm going to eradicate every last one of you.
No! Let him go, Frieza!
Pretty cool scene right here. So far, spot on, even with the dialogue. Okay, this is spot on right now, by the way. This is very spot on. Very good.
And now for the little brat.
You see, I liked it when he said Pop goes the weasel, like in the old anime. That was some fucked up shit. Now for the little brat, not so cold calculated. Pop goes the weasel. Because Frieza talks mad shit. When he blew up Planet Vegeta, he was like, oh, we need some fireworks up in this shit. And he's like, oh, this is wonderful, stupendous. No. Alright, so this is a pretty cool transformation. They actually took their time a little bit on this, and it turned out to be pretty sick. Except the music is god-awful for this type of scenario. Go listen to the Bruce Falconer theme song for his transformation. It's fucking sick. But this, it's like Vegeta menacing music. Like, no! It's supposed to be some hyped up, amped up, power up music. God damn it! They could never get the music right either in these games. Okay, the whole water erupting and stuff, that's awesome. That is great. I'm so glad they did that. They put thought into this animation scene, but they couldn't do it for the Frieza transformations and some of the Great Ape transformations. This is the hype I'm talking about, and they actually did it with it. This is one of the best transformations in the goddamn game.
You're gonna pay for that.
Goku doesn't really say anything when he's powering up at this point. At least in the old anime. I never watched Dragon Ball Kai. No. I'm going with old school. It's pretty cool, but I kind of wish when he transformed, he showed him turning Super Saiyan, and then his head goes down, and he looks all pissed and stuff, his eyes come back. Anyway, just a little nitpick there. Pretty good, pretty good. It's gonna get pretty hot, so I'm gonna take my hat off.
Gohan, take Piccolo with you and head back to Earth now! Hurry, Gohan! Before I lose what little sense of reason I have left!
Okay, Goku would never say that. Why in the fuck would he say that? He would not say that to Gohan. He just basically, in the show, he just says, hey, he just tries to scoot him on by, and he does get a little angry. But he just says, this is the last time I'm going to tell you. Take Piccolo and go to the ship now. Before I lose what sense I have? That's totally against his character. He's not, even when he turns Super Saiyan, he doesn't get that way. He's always warm heart of gold, no matter what. He would not say that to Gohan. Like, where he sounds like he can't control what he owns. Like, what?
Okay.
What's going on? What's happening?
Alright, Frieza doesn't have inner monologue in the show, but whatever. I guess they have to do it for the game.
Him. No, it can't be.
I think I know what's going on. My dad finally did it. He's become a Super Saiyan.
Okay, Gohan actually says that. I don't think Frieza has an inner monologue. I actually think he says it out loud. I can't remember entirely. Correct? Let me know, guys.
I've had enough. Now I'm mad, Frieza!
Okay. He doesn't actually do this. Not yet. He does it when... Okay, so originally he's supposed to just, keep his sights on Gohan flying away. And he says, no one leaves this battlefield unless I say so or something like that. And then he starts doing his Death Beam technique. And Goku sees that and he teleports his ass and holds Frieza's hand. They have like this energy battle, Goku crushing his hand. Frieza gets away. And then Goku like flexes his muscle. He's like, now you will know the horror, Frieza, and charges at him and fucks his shit up. It skipped it. It skipped it entirely. Anyway, let's go on.
You will know your place, you filthy Saiyan!
Okay, this doesn't happen in the show, actually. Goku just beats the living shit out of him. I don't know why they have to have a clash of hands. Frieza, the whole time, gets destroyed until he turns Frieza 100% full form. Alright, let's go on.
Defeat me? Impossible! You have given me no choice. It's time to show you. Prepare for my full power!
Okay, this is pretty cool. This scene right here is great. Goku gets knocked into the ground because Frieza does some unseen energy technique or whatever, force technique. Shoots Goku back into the water. Outfit gets pretty close to destroyed. That's a pretty good Wait. I'm trying to think. No, I think it actually gets torn some more. But anyway, there's a crater below them and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think that's when he does the death ball, where he's like gonna destroy the planet. And then yeah, this is when he starts turning into full powered Frieza.
Frieza. You know, the only reason I'm letting you reach full power is because I want to beat you at your best.
Allied a good nightmare to you. I wonder if they actually had, because that is an epic fucking ending to an episode in the Frieza fight. There were so many cool monologue and dialogue that has been said in this whole fight. Like from the beginning of Goku versus Frieza, the dialogue is so hype.
As a warrior, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, Goku never says as a warrior. He doesn't care about his warrior race like that. Not until way later, where Vegeta actually knocks some sense into him about pride and all that. He just says, I just want to see him at his full power. And usually this is the part where King Kai chimes in. He's like, what the fuck you doing, Goku? I don't think that happens.
Besides, you want to test out your full power too, don't you?
Goku he's kind of arrogant for letting him do it. Like, stupid for letting him go to full power. But that dialogue sounds like Vegeta. That's something Vegeta would say when he, against Cell's second transformation. Okay. That flash animation was fine because you know why? It actually showed his muscles getting bulky and everything. Good. Good. A little fast, but at least we got to see why his full power, not just flash animation instantly.
My apologies for the wait.
So, as you can see, apparently Namek's already fucking destroyed, you know, because the death ball technique. Looking pretty sweet so far. And this is actually what he says in the show. He apologizes.
As requested, this is my full power.
Damn it, King Kai, where are you?
Well, now.
Okay. Okay, this is Trunks versus King Cold and Frieza. I thought it was cool they showed Trunks destroying everybody and stuff, cutting them all up and stuff. It was pretty sweet, okay? I thought that was neat. They showed a nice sword slash animation. But before that, I wish they had the guard shoot the energy ball at Trunks and he blocks it, you know, and then the troops they go after him. Because, you know, we get to see how badass Trunks is. But I can let that slide. Because at least it made up for the sword slash kill animation and stuff.
It seems you've got some skill.
Come at me with everything you've got. Unlike Goku, I won't take it easy on you.
Goku. Oh, I see. So you're an ally of his.
Never met the guy, only know him by name.
Oh dear. You do realize that killing my men puts you in grave danger, do you not? Now I have to kill you myself.
You miscalculated.
A miscalculation? Oh, I beg to differ. Wiping you and the rest of the filth from this planet would be child's.
I like the dialogue here. It's pretty good. This actually fits their characters, their initial meetup and everything. Because Trunks is like no bullshit, and then like Frieza's kind of no bullshit, but you know it's Frieza with a sinister, tyrannical dialogue. It's pretty great. They did a good job here. But just wait for the disappointment coming.
That's not what I meant. You're about to find out what it's like to fight a real Super Saiyan. And I'm not talking about Goku.
Okay, that's all he says in the anime. There's another one right here. Why? Why did they need to add that? It's just, and I'm not talking about Goku. It's like, whoa, Trunks is a Super Saiyan, because in the show it shows like a really cool like nudge moment. You know, when he says that, you're supposed to let the audience figure it out that he's talking about himself, not, hey, let me just explain this to you. Let me just mansplain right now. You know, fucking exposition way too much. There's another one right here. It ruins the mystery. Ruins the mystery.
There's another one right here.
Stupid. Okay. Are you ready for this? Okay. Remember how fucking cool and epic Trunks turning Super Saiyan was? Remember how badass it was? Because Frieza and King Cole were laughing at him? It's like, ha 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 ha, there's no other Super Saiyan. You're full of shit, Trunks. And then he starts transforming. His hair starts rising. And then his power starts rising. And then he goes into like this. And then it's like this whole fucking awesome sequence of him transforming slowly. It's one of the best transformations in the show, in my opinion. It's so cool. And Trunks' music is awesome here. And then, boom, here we go. Already fucking Super Saiyan. No hype or build-up whatsoever. And once again, the music is god-awful here. Why is it always some evil, tyrannical, Frieza-esque music. Why? Turning Super Saiyan is not supposed to be this scary thing. It's supposed to be like this, I want to work out and fucking lift all these weights type music. Get hype, Power Man 5000 going on. Let's go. Like, why? Why? There's got, you know what? We're already at 41 minutes. We're not even at 10-minute part of the video. Anyway, go on. Stupid. Okay. This is cool.
This good?
Yardrat.
So, what now? Now, I'll become a Super Saiyan too. Whoa! And I'd like you to fight me.
Okay.
And I won't go easy.
That's not how it... they don't... Alright, I'll let it play.
Fine by me.
Okay, they don't do the whole thing where Goku or Trunks pulls out a sword and attacks Goku and does like this finger sword battle. I mean, that was one of the coolest moments in Dragon Ball Z because it was so like you really got to see how badass Goku was as that level of Super Saiyan. But no, they skipped it. All right, so this is when they're against. All right, hold on.
I see.
Once again, the music is garbage because in the end, I mean, Bruce Falconer is just an amazing, composer and musician, or not musician, just producer, artist. The music is so epic here, and then it's like Goku's transformation here is so cool because he gets all pissed. His like hair goes up, his eyes turn green, and then he transforms, and his hair turns gold. It's such a cool transformation, but they just blow right through it. Once again, they don't care about the pacing.
Impressive, but no.
Because it's not a cinematic transformation. It's just a bland transformation. As you can tell the way the dialogue is. If there's subtitles with no text box, that's when it's actually, they put some work into it. But this is like some easy flow shit. I'm like, lame.
Cause for concern.
So tell me, are androids capable of experiencing fear?
Okay, pretty cool. Vegeta's turning Super Saiyan. Alright, and once again, just all the way to Super Saiyan without the build-up whatsoever. Way to go, guys.
How dare they? How dare they ignore the mighty Vegeta?
There's not really snow around them in the show. It's just just wasteland mountains. I don't get it. Okay, like I said, hard pass, because this is how the transformations always go in the Namekians. It's flash animation. We got to see him going into him, kind of. It's fine. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not Frieza or other weak-ass transformations we've seen so far. This is when he needs his help from Kami to turn into Super Namek to fight Cell, Imperfect Cell.
Farewell, Kami.
Mr. Popo! How many times have we seen his ass in the game? Not much. In actual gameplay.
Please, don't die. I am neither Kami nor Piccolo. I am a Namekian who's forgotten his true name.
Good dialogue. I like it.
You did want to train with me.
This never happens in the fucking show. He never says this. Never. He doesn't want anything to do with Trunks. He's a nuisance. Unless this is like way into the hyperbolic time chamber part where they're already training. But I think this is when they first started. This never happens in the show. Never. Vegeta did not give a shit about Trunks at the time. Not really.
Didn't you?
He didn't want to go with anyone. He wanted to go alone.
Let's see what I'm dealing with. Show me what you've got.
Right.
Alright, so we miss Piccolo turning into a Super Namek, like powering up, which I kind of am upset. Maybe DBZ Anto puts it in a different video, but it was cool when Piccolo powered up against Android 17. That was pretty awesome. Piccolo's Namekian theme was badass. So I don't see it here. Lame. Here comes another lazy transformation.
Looking for me? Here I am.
No.
Okay, this is cool. They're showing him come in and everything. That's great. I'm glad they did that. This is actually how he looks when he's transforming. But once again, it leads to a flash animation. We don't get to see him actually morphing into second form Frieza. It's just like, second form Cell. It's just like Frieza all over, which is very disappointing.
All right, time to go. Take a good look.
All right, ready for disappointment? So at this point, with Vegeta talking to Cell, Vegeta is on the ground talking to Cell, saying all this. Oh my god, it's so lazy. Do these guys even watch the damn show?
Long look, Cell. I'm going to beat that stupid grin right off that annoying face of yours.
It's not bad, but it's not epic. And the music is terrible once again. I'm just so used to the Bruce Falconer soundtrack. Maybe this is the original anime soundtrack, or the original music, and I hate the original music. I think it's garbage. That's just me. But yeah, it doesn't show him doing the bulk up and everything. Kind of just another flash animation. Here I am. Woo, Super Vegeta. And he's on the ground. He's supposed to be on the ground. God damn it. How he looks like when he turns into Super Vegeta, oh man, like the animation there is so great in the show. And we don't have Vegeta's transformation music. Oh god, it's so cool. That music is amazing. Punch him in the stomach! Punch him in the stomach! Alright, this is where he absorbs, of course, and everyone's blind because he uses solar flare. No one can see.
No! Stop!
18.
They're supposed to show them fighting him when she's getting absorbed. Like they just go all out in a final effort. I don't think that happens.
No!
Alright, here comes one of the weakest transformations, because this was fucking crazy. This episode of him transforming in the Perfect Cell was the episode when Gohan turns Super Saiyan for the first time, and Frieza gets his, Cell gets his final form. And it takes like pretty close to the whole episode, which I get, like I said, pacing and timing, I get it. We'd be here forever. But they couldn't just show like some epic, the place getting demolished or whatever, like in all transformations or anything. This is his final form, for crying out loud. Come on.
We're finally going to see this perfection of his. It better not disappoint, that's for sure.
No! He's...
Doesn't show him morphing bit by bit. The morphing is so freaking crazy cool. You get to hear his voice change and all of that. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then you get to see them all try one last valiant effort to stop him, but his android barrier is too strong. But now we get this shit. Garbage! Absolute garbage! Dumpster fire. I'm disappointed in them. What was that? What was that? What was that? What did we just see?
You messed.
What? You're not going to show Gohan transform into a Super Saiyan for the first time when... What? You skip a complete transformation of one of the main protagonists of the show? What? I hope this isn't bad editing on DBZ Anto. I hope it's not on his part, because... Dude, him turning Super Saiyan, he had his whole internal conflict battle with himself, trying to not be such a wuss. And Goku throws a Kamehameha as Super Saiyan, and it's like, don't go easy on me, Dad. And Gohan turns Super Saiyan under the pressure of the Kamehameha and his own, like I said, internal struggles of not being a coward like Krillin. And he turns Super Saiyan, throws the beam back. What? Why? Oh god, guys, it hurts so bad. I'm sorry, it hurts. It hurts me so bad.
With the wrong guy.
Okay, so where is when Goku does, well, I guess he's already Super Saiyan at this point, because he doesn't stop being Super Saiyan until he dies, basically. He stays Super Saiyan the whole time he's in the hyperbolic time chamber, basically, or once he leaves. And then that was part of his training, is mastering the Super Saiyan form without wasting any energy. It's amazing. But I kind of wanted to, well, I don't know. I just wanted to see in this video, it's not a transformation because it's just Goku and Cell powering up against each other. I get it. So it might be in a different video or something. But I was hoping to see it anyway, because fuck it.
Go on. It is not a sin to fight for what is right. Give in to your anger. Let it flow through you.
Are you fucking kidding me? They pull an Emperor Palpatine? Give in to your anger. Let it flow through you. Your anger. Let it flow. Like, seriously? You're gonna pull some Palpatine shit? He doesn't say that to Gohan. He just says, he's talking about protecting innocent lives and stuff. And he's like, I'm like you, bro. I got a calm heart too. I don't like hurting things. And he's like, just let it go. That's what he says. Just let it go.
There's no need to hold it in any longer.
So
The
stupid.
plants and animals that I love,
There, that's good.
please protect them. I'm counting on you.
You've prattled on long enough.
This was cool.
Factory defect.
Yet another life you could have saved. That was a lot better to say. The dialogue in OG Dragon Ball Z was so much better than Kai and then this garbage. I can't do it. It just ruins their character arc so much. Like, factory defect, that's something that Vegeta would say. But this is cool right here. I like this. Chip going out, and this transformation is pretty cool, although they didn't show the bird flying in, showing that Android 16 is, you know, meant a lot to him, because he was just like him, and does it have the inner monologue? No inner monologue, which is kind of annoying, but in the Japanese version, he doesn't have an inner monologue. You just see the bird and hear it. In the English version, the dubbed version, he does have inner monologue, so you get to choose. So, Japanese sake, it's fine. And this is cool. This is great. I like this. One of the better ones. This is cool. That's fucking sick. Okay, the problem is here. Okay, you want to know something? It's not his chip. It's the fucking, it's Cell's foot in Android 16's head, not the chip. Oh my lord. Come on. Jesus. Details, folks, details. I care about it a lot. Alright, but this is cool though. This is cool. That is epic. Exactly like the show. Exactly like the show. Except he transforms into Super Saiyan 2 twice. On this, at the end of an episode, and then the beginning of another episode.
Go on.
Goku's on the ground, getting his ass beat, but he's flying for some reason.
He's changed.
Hey!
Gohan and the father-son Kamehameha.
Wow. Skipped like 5 episodes. This is cool. Just like the show right here.
You're all gonna pay for what you've done.
Hey, why doesn't he snatch the sensu bean bag?
You're going to pay for what you did to Trunks! You're dead!
That was pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. Alright, so we're at... You know what? We're going to do a two-parter of this because we streamed for about an hour. This video is going to be pretty long. So, folks, this was just the first part of what's yet to come. But, you know what? I think we might just stop it here. I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. From what we've seen so far, it's been pretty disappointing. I'm just not impressed with the laziness and the lack of animation or even special techniques they could have done like they did for some of the great ape transformations. But the constant lazy flash animations of the characters that morph into different creatures or different versions of themselves, or the lack of buildup of the transformations is just weak and probably one of the worst I've ever seen in a game. There's only a couple of good ones like Gohan turning Super Saiyan 2 and Goku turning Super Saiyan 1. Those were probably like the best ones. Vegeta and Trunks' was way too rushed. It was just too fast. Wasn't as much buildup. I don't understand. And it didn't even show Vegeta's flashback of him talking about why he turned Super Saiyan. Wait, or maybe it does. No, that's after he transforms. Never mind. See, I'm trying to get it right. So right after he transforms, he explains it. But you get what I'm trying to say. But nonetheless, I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're not a diehard purist fan like me, then, you know, I'm just a little butthurt. That's all it is. That's all it is. But I'm sure if I played it, I'd have a good time enjoying the game. Maybe it has a lot of content. Like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying it. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Some part of me made this just to make people triggered, but at the same time, it's like I was just very disappointed when I saw this video. So I thought I'd just let you guys know a bunch of examples. Anyway, this has been an hour-long video. But I hope you stuck with it around me this long. And let me know what you think down in the comments below about how you feel about the transformations. Is this a big deal to you like it was for me? Make fun of me if you have a fanboy reaction. I don't mind. I just wanted to do this and call it for what it is. And you know what? Go back and watch the transformations. Go back and watch the transformations, okay? And I understand, like I said before, it's a video game. It's not the anime. The transformations are going to be sped up a little bit, but don't do it to the point where there's absolutely no build-up, no hype of slow transformations like there are in the show. You can find ways to balance it out, and no skipping the creatures morphing into other disgusting creatures like Cell, Boo, and Frieza. Anyway, folks, I hope you did enjoy. We're going to be streaming some Final Fantasy IX soon here, so I hope to see you on that. And for anybody on YouTube, thanks for watching. This has been NikoTheLegend.